We're going out of home port today. I haven't fished this entire week. I've been at the Maverick dealer meeting. So today is a little bit of an explore day. Throwing some artificial, not even gonna mess with live bait. See if we can catch something on some topwater. And then got some plastics ready to go. But we got a good falling tide, so man, I'm optimistic that we're gonna find some opportunities. So we'll see what happens. We're ready to go. So we just rolled in to this creek, and basically what we're doing is we have the tides coming out. So we've had rain the last several nights, and what's happening now is as the outgoing tide is flushing out, it has all that fresh water coming out of the creeks, and as it's pushing all that fresh water out, it's also pushing out those little freshwater bait fish. And the tarpon, the snook, the redfish, they all know it. So I'm gonna throw some topwater first, but I got a little tiny shrimp that I'm gonna be ready for a little juvenile tarpon to show up. Oh, get ready, get ready. Big school redfish. Yeah. I saw him tipping on the surface over there. That down. Pull down. Oh, it's a good one too. I feel him trying to get his head down into the grass. Yes, sir. We'll go with cast number 2 on topwater. Yeah. Feels good pulling on this early. My kneecaps aren't even sweating yet. Oh. I see you. Yes, sir. Look at that. Perfect Charlotte Harbor specimen. Probably 24 inches or so. And I mean, absolute gold. I mean, look how dark he is. The water is crazy dark right now because of all the rain runoff coming through the mangroves, that tannic water. And they reflect it. It's nothing sheer gold right there. One would say Charlotte Harbor gold, right? Look at that. And we'll get him back in the water real quick. Lots of juvenile tarpon rolling up, you know, from 10 to say 25 pounds. Fun size. Fun size on medium action. They're probably eating these little freshwater bait fish or shrimp. So I got a rig back here that is dialed in, ready to go for that. That tiny little shrimp. Little 16th ounce jig head. I mean, if I get a shot at him, I think it'll get it done. I gotta get close enough. Oh, that one I'm close enough to. Yeah, baby. Oh boy, come on. Oh, I gotta go back, Oh boy, come on. Don't jump in the boat. Come here. Yeah, are you done now? Oh yeah, perfect specimen. Oh yeah. In here slurping on some shrimp, baby. Perfect size. It is so good to see the juveniles here in the summertime, because this right here, we take care of these. These are the ones that grow over to 60, 70 years old, 200 pounders. All right, let me get her back in the water. Catching. Yes. Boy, does that feel good. That feels good, boys. And there's other options, you see? It's not like it was a onesie. Now, maybe the only one we get to bite, but yeah, that feels good. Come in and, you know, haven't been here in a little bit. I know this is my home waters, but there's so much ground to cover in Charlotte Harbor that you gotta be on the water all the time. And even being off for a week, things change. And that one I'm certainly ready to eat. I love the fact that he tracked it. I hope y'all got that, because you could literally see the weight coming behind that little shrimp. Let's catch another. Yeah, great morning. That first light bite is the deal. You know, we got lucky. We had some tarpon rolling early and got on that small group of redfish, and they wanted to play, which is nice. But now, water dropping out some more. We're gonna go look for some other grounds. I got some other plays that I wanna go look at and see if anybody's home. And I think our topwater bite maybe about fizzled out with the sun up and the moon still right there, but we got lots of plastics we're gonna throw at them, see if we can make something happen. Let's do it. All right, so I think I see a group of redfish sitting off here. This is kind of a summertime play where they come in from the beach and they get on this flat. We got really little water, so it concentrates the group. So I'm gonna throw this little mullet out there and see if we can't get a bite. But the ones I saw were pretty big. Here comes one. Right across the flash. That's what we're talking about, baby. Look at that. Oh man, you gotta love it. When they make a mistake and you got some eyeballs on him, that was absolutely, Jay, well executed, sir. Oh. Come on, back over here. Oh, God. Unbelievable. You go walk around. There we go. Nice of you. Oh. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look, basically hooked right in the button. Oh, now that's a specimen if I've ever seen it, right? Well, perfect case scenario on these sands. The water is still really low, so all the fish have pushed off that grass and got into these sand holes. I saw him belly roll, and I pitched the bait, just happened to be 2 or 3 feet in front of him. And one of the tricks I found is if I just tickle that thing on the bottom, I think they feel it's a bait fish trying to hide, and I basically made it his idea to eat it. And he absolutely smashed that bait. But I mean, that case right there, that's exactly what people come to Charlotte Harbor for. They see that. Sometimes, I mean, it's a little practice. You gotta take a little time to get your cast down, but if you can put it in position, good chance he's gonna eat it. This morning started off with an early morning topwater bite, and I mean, who doesn't want a little topwater bite? So what we did is a little 4-inch topwater. This, I kind of like this like pearl belly with kind of a dark back to it, kind of matching the watercolor. You know, that water is very stained right now, but I still think that kind of pearl belly works really well. So starting off this morning, that topwater action was the ticket. So as we got further back into the creek and the tide was dropping out, what we noticed is the little bait fish and little tiny shrimp, maybe they were inch and a half long shrimp that the tarpon were blowing up on. And that's a tiny little shrimp. This is a little 2.5 inch shrimp with a 1/16 ounce jig head. This is a 2-aught jig head. And all I'm doing is kind of swimming it to me, bump it every once in a while, it gets it kind of up to the surface. And what happens is you can see them track it, and you just slow it down for a second, hop it one more time, and they'll get full commitment. And when they eat it, those little tarpon eat it, they come blowing up out of the water and somersaults, and that's the cool part about fishing in the real shallow water. We were in probably 1.5 feet of water when that all was going down. So it was a great transition from going topwater to seeing those tiny little shrimp patterns come out, which I happen to have already rigged. That was kind of the pregame. The night before, in my mind, what I was expecting to see, and it all worked out. Last but not least, we got onto a flat as the water really had dumped out and started to come back in. We noticed a lot of finger mullet coming across the flat. This is a perfect imitation of a little finger mullet coming across that sand hole, and I killed it right in front of that redfish that was just shining, flashing on the bottom. Killed it and just kind of wiggled it on the bottom, and he came over and absolutely munched it. When I saw him come up on top of it, you can almost see his gills flare out. And a lot of times, presentation's everything. You feel tight, you come tight on the fish, nice and slow. By that time he's got it, you come tight and it's on for the races. Overall, that was all we did today. A little topwater, small shrimp, and a mullet pattern swim bait. You know, being versatile on the water is super critical, and having these already tied up the night before means you have quality time to make those quick decisions, and a lot of times it's short windows. So having them ready to go was a key to the success, and I tell you, I'm glad we got what we got. Bottom line is, there was short opportunities, and we made the best of it for sure.